like getting plowed in my ass while I play Overwatch.
I really hate to say this. I think there's someone hanging.
Hello, welcome to LTM Reviews, where I get you caught up on the oldest movies. So, for this review, I didn't know if I wanted to do it during Halloween or Christmas. And since, even though it's almost Christmas, I wanted to go ahead and get this movie out of the way I've wanted to review for a long time, and that's The Nightmare Before Christmas. A movie that did pretty modest at the box office, but actually grew a cult following over the years, like around the 2000s and the late 90s. It grew a cult following and is now considered a Disney classic. Even though this wasn't really made by Disney Animation. This was made by Tim Burton. You know, Tim Burton, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, the first two Batman movies, Big Fish, what else? Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Sleepy Hollow, and a few others. So, this was his first animated film. He didn't really direct it, but he was the producer. Though the director of this movie was Henry Selick, the guy who would go on to do movies like Monkey Bone and James and the Giant Peach. So, in this movie, and then Tim Burton would be inspired by Henry Selick's work and would direct his own movie that he would both produce and direct, which was Corpse Bride and Frankenweenie. So in Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington is the king of Halloween, but he's tired of the same old thing every year, so he goes out to find something new. And he does. He finds Christmas Town, which is owned by Santa Claus, elves, snow, so much stuff. He was really inspired, so he decides to have his own Christmas. But instead of a Christmas, he's going to have a scary Christmas. So it's up to Jack to make things right and save Santa from the Oogie Boogie. So, it's a pretty simple plot, but there's just something that makes it there's just some sort of charm to it that makes everybody remember it and why it's so good. There's like an execution to it. You kind of feel bad for Jack. You kind of understand what he's going through and how he feels about other people. The side characters I actually really enjoy. You got this girl that he falls in love with. You've got the villain, which is Oogie Boogie, which, in my opinion, is the most underrated Disney villain. And I do like the Santa Claus. I mean, he is kind of generic in this one. He's not the best Santa, but he's actually not too bad. The animation, the stop motion, is really well done. I think it totally takes advantage of what it's trying to say and what it's trying to do. And the animation makes you feel like you're in this world. It takes a lot for its advantage, and I'm really glad. Let's see. The casting is well done. I like some of these actors. What's that guy's name? The soundtrack. Danny Elfman does the soundtrack for this movie. He does a very fabulous job, and these are some great tunes. I actually really like to listen to these all the time, even when it's not Halloween or Christmas. And it's kind of rare to see a movie just focus on two holidays or more instead of just one specific holiday. Like, one's about Christmas, one's about Halloween, one's about Easter, one's about Valentine's Day. And I like movies that do that. They can just focus on more than just one holiday. So overall, The Nightmare Before Christmas is a good example of why Tim Burton is one of the best film directors of all time. I will admit I'm not really into his remakes, but let's be fair there. Well, that's another story. It's probably one of my favorite Tim Burton movies alongside Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands. It's probably one of my favorite animated Tim Burton movies ever made, and probably one of my favorite stop-motion films of all time. I give Nightmare Before Christmas a 10 out of 10. It's a really great Halloween movie. It's a really great Christmas movie. I can't really say it's for everyone because it can get a little scary for kids, but I think they'll watch it fine. So, that's Nightmare Before Christmas. Like I said, I didn't know if I wanted to do this movie during the Halloween time or the Christmas time, so I just wanted to go ahead and get this out of the way. So, okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe, comment below, let me know what should I do for the next review. Let me know. This is LTM signing out, and I'll see you guys next time.
It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely? Don't pay me, I don't care. Don't pay me, I care. What?
Sam, just being a bitch.
I got you, my chillers.
Oh my god. What are you doing?
No one will notice me. Howdy. I may be an idiot. But I'm an idiot. But I'm stupid. You guys have fun. Not that much fun! Not that much fun! Not that much fun!
Buenos días, muchachalatas. Chachalatas. Sheesh. What?
Sheesh!
What?
Why did you have to say sheesh?
Sheesh. What?
She is... She...